Welcome back, everybody, to Two Idiots Baseball.
We're going to put Corbin Burns on the mound with his 14-4 record versus Domingo Germán with his 9-6 record. Strikeouts and ERAs, not close.
Yeah, Corbin is the verifiable ace for us for sure. He's been pitching phenomenally all year. Had a great game last time out as well. I think that was that shutout versus New York, if I'm not mistaken.
8 innings,
yeah. So, Burns definitely on paper looks absolutely primed. We have had plenty of activity over the last 3 games against Philly. You know, we took the losses, of course, but we did manage to score 17 runs in 3 games. So it's not like the offense wasn't there. Their offense was just able to overpower our pitching. That's why we lost those games. Wasn't really a lack of offense. So hopefully our offense and our pitching remain tight here, continuing the series. Well, not continuing the series, but coming out of the series versus Phillies into a long home stretch for us, starting with St. Louis.
Yeah, let's get this home stretch off on a great foot. And we
go.
do.
Absolutely. Wow. The offense remains absolutely scorching. We had 18 hits, 13 RBIs, 4 walks, and only 6 strikeouts. Everybody except for Harry Ford got hits today. He did take a walk, so he still contributed, and he has a run based on that. Everybody in the lineup had a run at least. So a fantastic offensive output day, starting with Nico Hoerner, 3 for 4. PCA 2 for 5, Soto 2 for 5, Vlad 1 for 5, Walker 2 for 4, Suzuki 3 for 5, Josh Young 3 for 4. Harry Ford, as I said, no hits today, still contributed, and then Luis Vasquez subbing in at shortstop goes 2 for 5 for him.
What a phenomenal day at the plate. And we'll sum it up with some doubles. We had double by Vladdy and double by Young, triple by Nico Hoerner. We had home runs from PCA, 2 home runs from Jordan Walker, and 1 from Seiya Suzuki. The RBIs are all over the place. For Nico, PCA with 5 RBIs.
5.
Vladdy, Jordan Walker with 3, Seiya Suzuki, and Vasquez with 2 as well. Error on the day from Seiya Suzuki.
We had so many RBIs that Vasquez is like offset, like it didn't know how to put the text there. It couldn't just put a comma after Suzuki and continue.
They're like we broke it. There's never a row and a half of people with RBIs.
It's like, what does high score mean? Did we break it?
Hey, Suzuki had an error, but he also had a stolen base.
Hey, that's all right.
And Corbin Burns, a little rough of an outing if you're looking at Corbin Burns as the ace that he is. 8 innings, 4 earned runs, 6 hits. No walks, so that's nice, and 5 strikeouts. 4 earned runs is one of the highest, I think, earned runs we've seen at him in the last few outings.
And I feel like it's important to notice that it was mostly in the first inning. He had a very rough start. St. Louis scored 3 in the very first, and then they came back for their 4th run in the 4th inning, and Burns went all the way through and completed 8 innings of work after that. So it must have been a big shot from St. Louis, probably a home run in the first. But after that, he clamped down and pretty much shut him down. And then, Hamilton came in afterwards and let in another run. But luckily, the offense was there.
Yeah, we definitely had it well in hand by the 5th. So nice to see the offense given a good go. So the pitching staff, if they had a little falter, weren't going to cost us the game. But Ian Hamilton, 2 games in a row giving up runs. What's that shit?
Yeah.
That's got to stop. So can we see draft picks?
Yes. Oh, it's finally time.
Do we even want to?
Yes, we have to. Of course. Pull them up. Let's see what we've got.
Oh.
All right. So a high C potential, a low C potential, and then it's DDD. Okay. The actual overall, though, this is good. Desmond Foss comes in at a 71 right now.
Yeah.
At age 18, that is great. We look at his wheel up there on the top right. Contact right is a 74.
Yeah.
To start. That is incredible. As a first baseman, he will also feature some power to start. 57 and 55 power for his ratings there. A 55 vision rating, which means he sees the ball pretty well at this point. I do wish discipline was present here, right next to vision. That would be great to show. 66 discipline. Yeah, he's going to be batting very well immediately.
Yeah, he's got potential to put up some decent numbers right out of the gate. But
We will need to train his fielding.
Yeah,
unless we wanted to DH him.
But unfortunately, he's going to be hamstringed by that stupid potential number.
Yeah, that's true.
Then we look at Tyler Gentry.
Well, he comes in as a 61 overall, which is not terrible to start out, but his potential only being 72 means he doesn't have a very high ceiling to grow. Looks like his walks and hits per 9 are definitely his best stats. We're going to have to train clutch as a reliever. That's one of the most important things that they can have. But he's at least not going to be a total wild man up there. He's got good velocity and break, and his control is okay.
Yeah, he's got some serviceability for sure. But after that, there's not even what now? His overall is already a 72.
Yeah, it's swapped. So his potential being 67 means he's already far better than what he possibly should be at only 18 years old. We're going to have to adjust this.
Yeah, because I mean they'll just
immediately he'll start regressing.
Yeah, at 18 years old they'll just destroy his overall.
Yeah, and that's absolutely not fair.
No. Insane.
Nope. Yeah, so we'll be adjusting that.
The show once again showing his auto-generated numbers are stupid.
Yeah, Vincent Koo is another example of that directly. His overall is 68, but his potential is 67. He is already over the maximum that he should have for his entire career, according to the show. That's absolutely garbage.
Yep. Here's another one. He's got a potential 61 to 75, Axworth was 69, and he's already a 62.
Yeah, not much room to grow there.
And then we'll look down here. A little bit room to grow here at 57 to 65. This was Rob. This was the guy that the PC picked for us.
Well, he's got vision, discipline, and clutch, and contact.
Yeah, so he's serviceable. But with that rating,
absolutely
with that rating and overall, it's not serviceable because the thing
as well.
He's at his max.
Yeah, pretty much at his max. And then also the real hamstring for Flanagan is that he is an outfielder with no fielding, no arm, and even less accuracy with terrible reaction as well. He is going to be worse than Soto in the outfield.
Yeah.
This primarily is if somebody needs a DH and he develops a little bit of power, he might be able to fill that role, but he should not be out in the field.
No, not at all. How do you have someone that gets drafted as an outfielder who can't play outfield?
Yeah.
Like at all.
All right. So we've seen the draft picks. We talked about the draft class. We will get back into the series versus St. Louis as we attempt to take it here in game 2. And we'll be facing Carlos Rodon, who has had a somewhat up and down as far as his wins and losses go, but everything else on paper looks like he's having a really great year. 128 innings, 113 strikeouts, so a good K per 9, floating around 8 something if my mental math is correct, and a 3.30 ERA. He's been absolutely solid, probably just lacking offense for those days that he took those losses.
Yeah, Taj Bradley getting another kick at the cat here, a 5-3 record, 65 innings, 64 strikeouts, which is nice, and a 4.41 ERA, which is not so nice.
I love the phrase kick of the cat there that you just used. I don't think I've ever heard that in my life. And I was immediately delighted by it. Not at the thought of kicking cats, of course, but it felt like it was such a fun phrase for you to say. And I wanted to give you your moment on that. That was great.
It should be kick at the can, but for some reason it was kick at the cat. I'm not sure why. Because I don't condone kicking cats. I'm a big fan of cats. Of course not. But yeah, I don't know. It just kind of it should be kick at the can. But yeah, sure. Maybe that's why Taj sucks and he kicks cats. I don't know.
You heard it here first.
In the video game, not in real life. You don't need a lawsuit. It's like Taj Bradley even knows who we are.
No, of course not.
He's probably the only one watching our videos, crying every time we make fun of him.
He's the third idiot.
Yeah. All right, let's secure this series. After that sweep, we need a series secured right here. Oh, Jesus.
There's a chance. I'd say we probably sim this one.
Yes.
All right, we do take it. 6-5 is game 2. And that is the series in our favor now. We have bounced back versus getting swept by the Phillies. And offensively, it's a little stacked, actually. Jordan Walker going 5 for 5.
Jeez.
Wow.
A
Perfect and a gigantic day for him. Vladimir Guerrero going 2 for 5, and Jordan Lawler 2 for 4, as well as the other real big notables there. Only 2 walks and only 6 strikeouts. But wow, we walked it off in the bottom of the 11th. I wonder who did it. That's cool. I wish that was another thing I would love to see. It just highlighted, like, just right there under the totals, like so-and-so walked it off. I want to know that. That's a cool thing to know.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to know for sure. So we got the doubles in the day, one of them only from Jordan Walker. And the other Jordan said, I can do one better. Sorry, Jordan Lawler had the double, sorry. And the other Jordan's like, I got one better. And so Jordan Walker had a triple. Vladdy's like, I ain't running the bases. I'll jog them. He hits a home run. That was the RBI for Vladdy with the home run. Jordan Walker with 2. Jordan Lawler with 3. And a stolen base from Juan Soto.
Wow. That's rare.
Yeah. Saying must have been a hit run play. And they didn't hit. Because I don't think Soto gets the sign that gets the okay to steal on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Tosh Bradley did not do that well.
No.
He didn't get the win. He had 5 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, only 1 strikeout. His ERA is climbing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Mason Miller comes in, pitches a 1 2/3, and was phenomenal across the board with 2 strikeouts. Yanis Cabrera come in, and he kind of didn't do the greatest. He gave up 2 hits, an earned run, and a strikeout. Ian Hamilton has a blown save, but did not give up an earned run.
Yeah, this is weird. I've been trying to figure this out mentally as you were going down the line. I had seen it, and I was like, how? I'm the meme right now of that woman looking at the numbers in the air. She's trying to figure it out, and she's very confused. How does he blow a save when he pitched 1.1? So it was going into, the 9th inning, 8th or 9th inning?
Yeah.
He did not give up a run, though. He gave up 2 hits and a walk. So, like, sure, that's bad. But I think what happened there, what had to have happened, is that he loaded the bases in the 9th. So they brought in Matsui instead. And so Hamilton, leaving the game, could not save it. So that's a blown save, right? It had to have been in the 8th, actually. But, like, Cabrera, I don't quite know. But Matsui took over at some point for Hamilton and got out of whatever jam that was. So I imagine that Hamilton either loaded the bases or something and then was pulled. So he doesn't get a hold. He doesn't get a save, of course. And maybe that's why it's marked as a blown save without an earned run. It's just weird, though.
Yeah, makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless
you have a blown hold.
I don't know. Someone in the comments can correct us. We probably missed something.
What's the opposite of hold?
I don't know. Let go.
What sound does dolphin makes? or do dolphins make? All right, I messed that whole sentence up. Ugh, gross.
I have no idea. I don't know how it works. And I still don't know what the sound dolphins make. If you wonder what we're talking about, check out our other series, especially the High and Gummy series. Highly recommended.
Oh, yeah? Pun intended?
No, it wasn't actually.
Oh, I was giving you credit on it.
Yeah. The happy accident. We'll call that happy accident.
Well, what's not an accident is winning the first 2 games versus St. Louis. Big offensive performances and some great moments. And in game 3, we will attempt a sweep of our own after getting swept by Philly. I know we keep referring back to that series, but it was a big moment for us. And it's time to go in game 3 versus St. Louis.
Let's just get it done.
Oh, okay. Just a couple days. A little bit of inflammation for Fried. Keep him active, I would say, because if he's sustained that injury today, he's a starter for us, of course. Yeah. So he won't be playing for the next few days anyways. So just keep him active. Oh, and you got to wonder if that had anything to do with taking the loss here.
More than likely.
More than likely, agreed. So Philly scored 3 in the 4th inning. Maybe that's when we had to do a sudden change with no notice and we couldn't warm up a pitcher or something. I don't know. But either way, offensively, to recap, we only had 5 hits, half the lineup got nothing. Everybody else got just a single hit. Only 4 walks and 8 strikeouts as well. So I guess whoever had the best day, it would have been Vladimir Guerrero going 1 for 3 with a walk. Not a great day to highlight, but that's the best that we could do.
Yeah, we got a double from Soto, and we got a home run from Vladdy, which netted him 2 RBIs.
Yeah.
Jordan Walker got hit by a pitch. But yeah, I mean, there was nothing to really get excited about on the offense. I mean, the Vladdy home run was nice.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Max, yeah, he got 3 innings under his belt. That was it.
It was the 4th inning that happened. And so we called in Muller, who was cold, I'm sure, but the immediate replacement off of the injury means that they had the opportunity to capitalize, and they absolutely did. Fried didn't score any. Sorry, I'm taking over on the thing here, but like it's confirming the story that we thought it was going to be. So Go ahead. I'll stop now.
No, you're good. 100%. Yeah, Muller let those 3 in. Then Mason Miller come in and backed him up for the next 3 innings and done well. 2 hits and give up nothing else and 3 strikeouts. Yanis Cabrera unfortunately barfed on the carpet.
That's a few in a row from him.
Yeah, the 3 earned runs, 3 hits, 1 walk, and not even a strikeout in this 2/3 of an inning. His ERA is now over a 4. And Matsui comes in and he gets the 1 in the 3rd, gives up a hit, gives up a walk, and that's all he did. So, yeah, kind of a mixed bag on the mound.
Yeah, very tough. It's hard to blame Muller in that situation because if you're not ready to go, you're not going to have the accuracy in the delivery, right? So you've got to work up into actually warming up. That's why it's so important to warm up your pitchers beforehand. Like we know this, right? So Fried coming out in the 4th and Muller getting put in right away. I mean, it's hard to blame him, for letting through 3, and that sucks. We were able to immediately, I'm sure, warm up Miller as a true long relief, substitution there. But yeah, the Cardinals capitalized on Muller coming in cold, and then unfortunately Cabrera has another bad game.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Cabrera experiment is ran its course.
Yeah, I don't know.
We might have to be in the market for another reliever in the offseason maybe to replace him. But yeah, that was a bad pitching performance. So that didn't bode well. At least we won the series. At least we managed to at least keep our heads above water on that.
Yep.
Now we head into Arizona. Sorry, Arizona heads into our domain, and Arizona's playing well with a 71-47 record. Mm-hmm. And they're bringing Ryan Nelson to the mound today at a 16-3 record, 137 innings, 108 strikeouts, but a 4.19 ERA.
That tells you how good the offense is, that with that ERA, he can get that many wins and that little losses. The offense is here for Arizona this year.
Yeah, their bats are thumping. So we got Gavin Williams, who's had a couple little roughies the last few outings. 6-7 record, 139 strikeouts, 114 innings, and a 3.76 ERA. So hopefully we can get a bounce back from old Gavin here because his last outing wasn't great. So we need to turn around for the pitchers and the hitters this time. So let's just get off on the right foot and get win number 1 against Arizona.
Oh, man. In the 7th again. We will step in briefly. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, bases loaded, Nico Hoerner up to bat. We're down by 2. This is a big moment versus one of the best teams, similarly to that Phillies series that we just played. How do we stack up against the best of the best? We've got another chance to prove it. And with a 9-7 score deep in this game right now, we've proven to be competitive, but we've got a moment to take it over now. Oh. And Hoerner will lift that up to center field. The run in, and it is caught. Bases loaded, bases stranded. And Arizona will enter the 8th with a 2-run lead.
Damn it.
Yeah, we lost. Oh, no, it's another situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that before.
No.
Oh, we tried to sim out, and it's even more exciting. Bottom of the 8th with 2 outs now, 2 men on, and only a 1-run difference. Wow.
Let's jump back in.
Okay, we'll get back into it. Just when we thought they were out, they pulled us right back in. We're down by 1. 2 outs.
Oh!
Left field! 3 runs! We take the lead! Wow!
Jesus! There we go!
And Arizona brings in Luke Weaver after we clear the bags here in the 8th.
My word.
Wow. Harry Ford is now in with 2 outs, and he's 0 for 3 today. He does have a walk, and he's been stellar all year. Just not so far today, I guess.
He's allowed to have one bad day.
Yeah. Oh, that hung so hard.
That's a horrible feeling.
No, it sure is. Wow. Love the view there, too. Young Powers went out deep to left field to give us the lead going into the 9th. Okay, now we can probably sim out.
God, that was a fucking beautiful home run.
Yeah, it was. Yeah! We got it!
You're able to hold on for the victory.
Hell yeah. Well, we knew it was going to be an absolute showdown, and it sure was. Into the final moments as we actually saw 2 different critical situations back to back. In the 7th with bases loaded, in the 8th with 2 men on, and we saw that spectacular home run from Josh Young. He is absolutely the player of the game today, going 4 for 4 with a walk as well. A phenomenal win off of the back of Josh Young. Unbelievable.
Other notables, though, would be Seiya Suzuki with the 3 for 5. Jordan Walker, the 2 for 5. But yeah, holy crap. That was awesome.
Yeah.
We had doubles of the day from Pete Crow, Seiya Suzuki, and Young. Home runs from Soto, Jordan Walker, and 2 home runs from Young. RBIs, Soto with 2, Walker with 2, Seiya with 1, Young with 6 RBIs.
Wow.
Wow, they hit 2 of our players. Nico Horner and Vladdy Jr. got fucking beamed.
Is it because the Cubs logo kind of looks like a target?
I don't know. You gotta stop picking on our fucking hitters. Josh Young done everything. He got a double, he got a home runs, he got RBIs, he got a fucking error. Look at the stolen bases. Horner, Walker, Suzuki, and Ford.
Jeez.
Damn, our catcher steals bases.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, here we go.
Used a lot of pitching.
Yeah, Gavin Williams just did not do well at all. 1 2/3. 4 earned runs off of 6 hits. One unearned run because that must have been due to the error of Young.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4 earned runs. Man, 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. That is abysmal. Kyle Muller, 3 1/3, 2 hits, 2 runs. Both of those were earned, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Not a great game for him either. Genesis Cabrera, on the other hand, pitches an inning, gives up 2 hits and 2 strikeouts, no earned runs. Ian Hamilton continues his slide. Pitched a third of an inning, 3 hits, 2 earned runs. His ERA is now at 2.33.
Jeez.
Matsui comes in and pitches 1 2/3, gives up 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and then Matt Strom gets save 35 by pitching to contact for an inning because he had no hits, no earned runs, no walks, and no strikeouts. Man, what a crazy box score. Lost for words. That was the first time I've ever seen back-to-back critical situations.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. We hit sim the rest of the game, and I thought that was it, and we were showing like the final screen, and it was the 8th instead. That was wild.
That was crazy. That was nuts. So to start off this 4-game series against Arizona with a win is definitely a step in the right direction.
Yes.
So now we're putting up Justin Steele versus Chris Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a 4-8 record, 89 innings, 80 strikeouts, and a 4.85. He's not having a great time in the mound.
No.
So hopefully Justin Steele can keep his winning ways going and pitch to more contact, because that's what he does. And we'll see if we can take down Arizona for a second game.
Critical again.
Jeez.
I think we'll probably sim this one, do you think?
Yeah, we'll just sim this one out.
Okay. They got us. So a 3-5 loss in game 2. It does go deep into extras again, so we are still highly competitive with Arizona and them with us. Offensively, we only put up 4 hits. We had more walks than hits today with 5, and we struck out 11 times. So offensively, we were really lacking. I imagine when you scroll down to recap the extras that it's a couple home runs that we had. But we only had 4 guys each get 1 hit today. We did have Soto walk twice and Vlad walk twice as well. But really almost nothing offensively happening.
Yeah, pretty lack at all.
And
so
no
we
home
had,
runs,
yeah,
actually.
no home runs.
Jeez.
We just had RBIs from Vladdy with 1 and Jordan Lawler with 2. And another error from Josh. What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
Things are all topsy-turvy. So we have Justin Steele with 6 innings pitched, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. What's with 8 strikeouts from Justin Steele in one game? What is that? Mark that in the calendar, folks. It might be the first time. Ian Hamilton comes in and mopped up the 7th. And another great outing, finally, from Ian Hamilton. He only had nothing to show on the board except a 1 strikeout, which is nice to see.
Yep.
Genesis Cabrera also pitched an inning this time and gave up a walk only. No hits, no earned runs. Matt Strom came in and took the loss. 2 innings pitched. He gave up 1 hit, 1 earned run. 1 run was unearned, and 2 walks and a strikeout. Not a great line for Strom.
No, it's a mess.
And then Matsui mopped up the 11th, and he gave up 1 hit.
I think Strom is on a verified cold streak now. He's got to be.
Yeah, he's not been pitching the greatest recently. And Ian Hamilton, maybe he's out of that little cold streak he was on. Hopefully it's a short-lived one. But yeah, not a great day in the mound overall. It wasn't horrible. But yeah, the bats were dead, and the pitching was a little sporadic. So we definitely didn't deserve the win there. So we tuck our heads a little low on the walk home from that one. But the light shines bright on Mr. Corbin Burns' 15-4 record, 173 innings and 160 strikeouts, and a 2.60 ERA.
Yeah, extremely comparable matchup here with Luis Castillo. 11-7 on the year, which is not as good, but 166 innings, which means he's 1 start away from matching Corbin. And then 151 strikeouts, same thing. 1 more game from Castillo could have him matching these numbers. And a 2.76 ERA is extremely close as well. These are very, very comparable. Mirror images.
Yeah. So our bats and our defense better be on point today. Max Fried's no longer injured.
Yep, perfect.
It's oddly utilized because he never came out of the rotation. We squeaked out a 3-1 win.
Yeah. Not much there, so that does mean both of the pitchers did really well. It looks like Arizona didn't score until the 8th inning, so we held them scoreless, and we were chasing a shutout. Don't know about who did the pitching yet. We'll get to that later when Panther recaps. But we did manage to score 3 throughout the game in separate innings, which means that we had enough to get it done. And that is win number 75 for us as well. So that's a good little note. We did have 8 hits, mainly supplied by Josh Young and Shaunuel at the middle of the order. A couple other hits for the guys there. And only 5 strikeouts today. So, yeah, we saw the ball pretty well despite only taking 2 walks.
Nothing wrong with that at all. I like the single-digit strikeouts.
Mm-hmm.
So we had doubles from Jordan Walker, Josh Young, and Nolan Shaunuel. Home runs from Young and James Wood. Nice to see Wood still swinging the hot bat after his sending to the bench. RBIs in the day from Young, Shaunuel, and Wood. And then caught stealing. Wow, Shaunuel and Matt Shaw both got caught.
Dang.
Corbin Burns pitched 7 2/3. 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts.
Jeez.
That's a low strikeout number for him.
Very low.
Matsui comes in. He finishes up the 8th and got 1 out. That's all he needed. And then Matt Strom comes in for save 36. And he pitched to the 9th inning and he gave up a hit only. So, yeah.
That's more like it.
That's what we like to see. Matsui and Strom doing what they need to do. So now, we at least guaranteed a split with Arizona.
Yeah.
So now we have to suffer another outing from Taj Bradley.
I'm glad that you said it, that we guaranteed a split, because that's the outcome we're most likely looking at, unfortunately. With Taj, he just cannot be trusted to go deep into the games or perform well consistently. So, we always hope for the best with Taj, but unfortunately, we've been leaning towards expecting the worst.
Yeah, considering they're putting up Eduardo Rodriguez on the other side of the mound with a 13-7 record, 149 innings and 122 strikeouts, and an ERA of 3.32. So yeah, Taj has got a hill to climb.
Yeah,
and Arizona's got big bats. But we've been doing fairly
Let's
well.
do it.
We've been doing fairly well at keeping them, or at least matching them. So let's get this done.
All right,
Taj,
let's go.
good stuff.
All right, so we did power out the victory to take 3 out of 4 versus Arizona. That's win 76 for us now. We will be, or I will be at least, trying to keep an eye on the win tally here. We're trying to have our best year ever, which means we need more than 89 wins. So we're only 13 away to this point right now. Hopefully we can get there. Remember, the projection they had was 100 wins this year. So I am eagerly anticipating seeing how high we can get. Back to this game, though. We did have almost everybody contribute. We had 14 hits, 4 walks, and only 2 strikeouts. One of the least amount of strikeout games that I remember seeing, at least in the recent history that we've had. But with 14 hits, that comes mostly from the top of the order. Horner, 2 for 4. Madrigal, 2 for 5 coming in today at third base. Soto, 3 for 4. Vlad, 2 for 4. Walker, 1 for 3, but he did have a walk as well to supplement that. Suzuki, 2 for 3 with a walk. And then Ford, 2 for 4. So lots of offense by a lot of different guys. Unfortunately for Wood and Vasquez, they do not join in the fun, and they get no hits today.
We ended up with doubles. Nico Horner with 1. Madrigal with 2. Had a decent day off the bench. We had a triple from Juan Soto and Vladdy. What is going on?
Wow.
Those guys had spring in their step today. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Vlad's not known for speed either, but Juan's so slow getting a third base. That's really something.
Yeah, they must have really kicked it around in the outfield. We got RBIs from Nico Horner with a pair, Vladdy with a single RBI, and Harry Ford with another 2 RBI day. Stolen a base from Nico Horner, and unfortunately, Harry Ford got caught stealing. But Taj pitched 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, only 1 strikeout.
That's
nice. All right. Definitely a nice outing.
Yes, thank you, Taj.
Yeah, Ian Hamilton on the bounce back now with 1 inning pitched, give up 1 hit and 1 strikeout. His ERA is now to a 2.22. Yannis Cabrera registered a hold. He got 1 out, but he gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, and a walk. Does not deserve that hold.
No.
No, not at all. Matsui comes in, registers hold number 24, which is earned because he pitched 2/3 of an inning and give up nothing and had a strikeout. And then Matt Strom can save 37, 1 inning pitched with 1 earned run, 1 hit. So a little mixed bag on the mound, but overall they pitched really well. At least our bats were strong enough to hold us in place.